Evincii Dixon comes to us from Philadelphia, Lancaster, Philadelphia. As I said, he's got a record of 7-17, 2 draws and 2 KOs. And I'm not going to lie, he's got a tall order ahead of him tonight against Ruslan Madiyev. Madiyev comes to us. Here he is, Evincii Dixon, coming out against Ruslan Madiyev. And coming in now is going to be Ruslan Madiyev. As I said, he's from Karganda, Kazakhstan. His last bout was a 6-round decision over Baltazar Ramirez right here at Fight Club OC. Here comes Ruslan Madiyev. Madiyev is trained by the great Abel Sanchez, and Abel Sanchez, as you know, also trains Gennady Gradovich Golovkin, aka Triple G. So it's not surprising that Ruslan Madiyev has a certain amount of juice about him. Edward, I gotta be honest with you. I do a thing called Boxing Time, all one word, space TV. And I did a simulation of that bout, and in that simulation, Canelo stopped Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. in 6 rounds. I'm wondering about the size. I'm wondering about how Canelo is going to respond to that, being in the ring with such a big fighter, but I think Canelo will ultimately win. It is a dangerous fight, especially since the fight with Gennady Golovkin that we were just talking about is on the horizon.
Ladies and gentlemen, our third fight of the night, switching back to 6 rounds of boxing.
Right now, coming up next, Anna Rosa Solis, we have Ruslan Madiyev from Karganda, Kazakhstan, taking on Evincii Dixon from Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Philadelphia, he wins the professional record that includes 7 wins, 2 by knockout, with 17 losses and 2 draws. Give it up for Evincii, prize fighter, Dixon! It is a moment on the left of the blue corner, wearing the white trunks, trimmed in black, weighing in at even 140 pounds. From Karganda, Kazakhstan, fighting with his summit big hair. His record perfect at 8-0. 3 wins by knockout. Give it up for Ruslan Madiyev.
Ruslan Madiyev in the white, Evincii Dixon in the black and red. Very interesting what we may see in this upcoming fight. One thing I will say is that Madiyev at present with a record of 8-0-3 doesn't seem like he really hits that hard, but who knows? Maybe that's something he's growing into, working with weights, working out in the gym. So right now they're coming out. Edward Bonilla Ward's agreed to a rematch with Kovalev. You can also see that on Boxing Time Space TV on YouTube, my channel. I'm gonna give it. I think Ward wins it again. Maybe even easier, maybe more definitively. Right now, Ruslan Madiyev has to like what he's seeing, because Evincii Dixon is laying on the ropes, or at least he was, seeming to be taking punches from Madiyev. Right now, both fighters are jabbing, trying to find opportunities on the inside. Wow, hard body shots already from Ruslan Madiyev. He wants to make a statement, wants to make an emphatic statement. He's throwing shots to the body, shots to the head. And the reality of it is about Ruslan Madiyev, he may not be that big of a puncher. It's just sort of the way that the cookie crumbles. But you never know. Dixon in the red and black, Madiyev in the white. All these bouts being brought to you tonight by Toyota of Huntington Beach and South Bay Toyota, Tecate, Chivas, Callahan and Blaine, and Ferguson and Wilson Automotive Group. These fighters jabbing. It seems like Madiyev, not really that seeming that probably feeling the need to start that quick against Dixon as he goes to the body, coming with some uppercuts, and it seems like on the face of it, Dixon should be looking for the sweet spot on the canvas, but he's in there. He seems to have a plan. And Madiyev isn't throwing enough to really make him wish he was somewhere else. Fighting next, that will be, as I'm looking at it here, George Costa in his pro debut versus Gabriel Serrano. Boxing match. Should be a very interesting fight. Right now, we are between rounds, and we have Ruslan Madiyev, who's 8-0-3 from Karanda, Kazakhstan, taking on Evincii Dixon with a record of 7-17, 2 draws and 2 KOs from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And Madiyev, as I mentioned, his last bout was a 6-round decision over Baltazar Ramirez at Fight Club OC back in October of 2016. Madiyev trained by Abel Sanchez. Very good trainer, very, very respected trainer. Dixon trying to jab, trying to get distance from Madiyev. As you see right now, Dixon looking to get behind that jab, trying to keep it in the face of Madiyev, throwing off his rhythm. Madiyev lunges in with the left hand. Madiyev in the white and black, and Evincii Dixon is in the black and red. Evincii Dixon from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Thank you, Edward. I apologize. I just found out that he was a late replacement. Originally, Ruslan Madiyev was supposed to be fighting Ricardo Maldonado. That just did not come off, sadly.
You're too slow, Vince.
Evincii Dixon, he seems to have a rangefinder, but just not being able to hold off Madiyev as much as he would like to. Madiyev trying to land some hard shots there. Keeps going to the body, as you can see. Evincii Dixon showing that he has the skills to hang in there with a Ruslan Madiyev. Throwing numerous combinations, both to the body and to the head. Evincii Dixon, seeming to be enjoying the pace that this bout is being fought at. It is one of those things that Ruslan Madiyev, even though he trains with Triple G and he's fun with Abel Sanchez and whatnot, it's not, I mean, he doesn't fight in such a way that really recalls that fighter. He doesn't seem to have his power. And it's going to be interesting for Ruslan Madiyev to be able to make a transition into a really bankable fighter if he can't knock anyone out. Oh, now Evincii Dixon just taking punishment. Referee Jack Reese taking a very close look. They're stopping it, and they stopped it in this the second round. Ruslan Madiyev getting a second round stoppage over Evincii Dixon. We're going to go up top for the official particulars. Hey, that's the first time that I believe, and I could be wrong, it's the first time that Madiyev has scored a stoppage at Fight Club OC, but I could be wrong. That moves Madiev's record now to 9-0-4, and Evincii Dixon falls to 7-18, 2 draws and 2 KOs. Let's go up top for the particulars. It was stopped in the second round. He was just taking too many punches, and they stopped it. As the promoter of all this, what do you think of that? Do you like that? Would you want to see it go more rounds? What's in your mind?
Well, this was a good quality opponent for Ruslan, but Ruslan and Abel Sanchez is very high on him. So, we got a couple of rounds out of it.
I want to say
a lot more fights, so I didn't mind it ending too. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the request of the corner, referee Jack Reese stops the fight. 2 minutes 38 seconds of the second round. Your winner by knockout and still undefeated, Ruslan Madiyev.
Ruslan Madiyev scoring a second round stoppage over the tough end game of Evincii Dixon. No shame in his game. Once again,